What's good? It's me, Star. I wasn't even gonna say nothing on the matter, but my sister, my YouTube sister, S Hutchinson, well S underscore Hutchinson, asked about my opinion about the whole Raven-Symoné hop on the View, with her opinion of the incident in Spring Valley, I want to say, where the officer put his hands on that little girl. So here it is. I ain't gonna take too long because I'm Raven makes me mad. Okay. Excuse my stuff. Like, I just got in the house from school and just came right on in and did it because I actually heard her video while I was in the car coming home, going to pick up my baby and all that other good stuff. Anyhow, Raven gets on there and says that the girl should not have been on the phone. Put your phone up. Okay. She didn't say that the man was right out of her mouth. Like, that didn't come out of her mouth. But the way that she said it, it kind of, to me, sounded as if she was saying, like, put your phone up. It's cool. If she would have had her phone up, it wouldn't have happened. Like, that's the kind of vibe that I personally got. First of all, Raven needs to shut up. She needs to shut up. She gets on my nerves. Like, I really can't with her. I don't watch The View, no way. But Raven, this is the thing. After seeing how that man threw that little girl around, I wouldn't care if she had a phone, 10 phones, 50 phones, a million phones in there, rich homie Quan and anything else. That man didn't have no right to put his hand on anyone's child. He don't have no right to put his hand on his own child the way he handled that girl. And then that's a girl, okay? If that girl wasn't swinging at him, he should not have put his hands on her. If she was, you know what I'm saying, he could have figured out a way to restrain her. That's what he trained to do. He's a police officer. They trained to handle situation in other ways than the way that he handled that situation with that little girl. And I mean, truth be told, couldn't be me, because if anybody put their hands on mine like that, on Sabria, my baby, it's on and popping. I'm going to come on, take me on to the joint. Just go on, take me, let me go on and do my time and get it over with. Because ain't nobody gonna put their hands on my child like that. That man had no right to put his hand on that girl like that. And Raven has no right to open her mouth. She gets on my nerves. And then she's sitting up there, well, my mom taught me. Who cares? Your mom obviously didn't teach you too well, because the stuff that you say on TV, like, you make a whole ass out of yourself all the time on television. So we don't need to know what your mom taught you, okay? I feel bad for the girl mom, because she probably be sitting there like, damn, she just put me out there bogus. I can't believe a parent teach some of the stuff that Rick say her mom teach her. And then she's gonna say because of the color of her skin, you know, she has to act, basically she needs to act accordingly. Girl, boom, first of all, you ain't really lived life. Like, you can't even really speak on that, because you're not a everyday, like, you grew up a celebrity. You've been a celebrity since you was little, so you might a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but girl, until you lived in these streets, or if you grew up in these streets or whatever, you went to a regular public school, you know what I'm saying, had a regular life. Other than that, you can't just shut up, because you sound dumb, because you don't know what you're talking about. And then what else that little girl saying? What else? She irritates my soul. I promise you, Raven-Symoné irritates my soul, and I'm not. She irritates my soul. Anyhow, so yeah, they talking about the situation, and then I heard one lady going to say, well, they said they got a video of her striking the officer also after he. Girl, you could have just left that comment, because if she did, oh well, she should have knocked his ass out if she could have. And then another thing that I peeped in the video that I did not care for was the teacher. He just standing there. You ain't gonna say nothing. You see this man slinging this little girl across the floor, and you just gonna stand there? If I was the parent, I'd slap him too. Whenever I seen him, if I would have seen him in the streets, I would have slapped him. So you gonna let that man sit up there and sling my daughter? I'm not saying getting into it or whatever, but dang, tell him he wrong. Tell him to calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I just don't get it. And then, back to the girl, Raven. I don't know. Y'all, She just say the dumbest stuff. And like I said, she didn't flat out say, you know, it was okay because of the phone, but the way that she was saying it. And then she's sitting up there, well, when I went to school, I was scared of the teacher, I was scared of the principal and all of that. I was never scared of no teacher, no principal, no nothing. I knew I needed to respect them, but I wasn't scared of them. And each time she probably, we don't know if she was popping off at the mouth and all this. It don't matter. Like the way he handled that situation, I don't care what that little girl did. It was the wrong way. And truth be told, like I said, he's an officer. He's supposed to be trained to handle things in a different way than how he handled it. So, Raven, shut up. Okay? Just shut up. Like, she just irritated my soul with the whole situation. What else about it? I think pretty much that's it. Long story short, I wish they would take that girl off the view, because she just, I don't know if they paying her or however it may go or whatever. I don't know. It wouldn't be worth it, the stuff that she's saying. Like, she didn't really say, like, flat out, but the way that she said what she said made me feel like she think that it was okay because the girl was on the phone. So I'm like, get off the phone. Why do you have a phone in school? All this, all that. Girl, shut up. You could never know. You don't know why the girl had the phone. If y'all want to do what ifs. What if one of her parents or her grandparents were sick and she was waiting for the call in case something happened or they died or anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. So it don't matter. They told her to get off the phone. In situations like that, if the little girl refused to get out the classroom, what they should have did was, okay, you want to stay here? Everybody else get out. Make sure the girl ain't, you know, doing nothing to herself, and call her parent. Because if the situation with my child, she done did something wrong or whatever, and they call me, your daughter refusing to get out the class. Okay, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to see what's going on. And if it's real wrong, I'm going to get her butt right there in that classroom that she did not want to leave in. You know what I'm saying? It was other ways for the situation to be handled. But my opinion was asked about what Raven said. And my opinion is Raven needs to shut up. She don't got no kids, so she don't really know how it is. And her reasoning, the whole, she should have got off the phone. That made no sense. I don't care what that little girl was doing. That man had no business slinging her across the room like that, you know. But yeah, let me go on and get ready, start cooking my dinner, doing all that kind of stuff. You guys have a good day. Stay blessed. Bye.